I want to go over precisely exactly what I did in order to quit vaping in 3 days. Now, I'll be honest, I have a very addicting personality type. I get addicted to things easy. It doesn't matter if it's like working hard or a vape or whatever it is. If it releases a little bit of dopamine in my brain, I'm an addict. That's just who I am. It sucks. It really does suck. I don't know what it is with me, but that's just who I am. And I think that what I'm going to teach in this video, you could apply to any kind of addiction. Nobody taught me this. I didn't go to AA meetings. I didn't do any of that shit. This was just my own creation, and it worked. Again, you can go back and watch. I stopped vaping in 3 days, doing exactly what I'm going to teach you. So let's just jump into it. These are my 4 categories that you need in order to quit. The first thing you need is a plan, and you need to prepare, and the plan is going to be in this video. The second is you need the correct mindset. The third is you need to document, and the fourth is you need some vice, a substitute vice that isn't quite as bad as, whatever you're trying to quit. For me, it was vaping. It could be for smoking. I don't have experience with hard drugs, so I don't know about that, but I don't know. I also don't know what I don't know what they teach in AA meetings, but this is what we're going to do here. So let's talk about plan and preparing. So you need a plan. You can't go into things just blindfolded without thinking about them, especially like you're quitting something. You know what I mean? You're quitting something that you're attached to, and you're attached to it because you're afraid that if you don't do it, life won't be the same anymore. It's a fear thing, You're afraid. Well, if I quit this, I won't be able to function. I won't be able to get up in the morning. I won't be able to sleep. I won't be able to perform at work. I won't be able to do all this stuff. So it's hard and it's scary, and you need to plan and prepare for this. How do you plan and prepare for it? Well, I am a Christian. I'm spiritual. That's what I am. I'm not here to knock anyone's religious views or whatever. But the first thing I did before I went into this is I prayed. Whether you're an atheist or you're religious or you're a Muslim or Jewish or Christian, whatever it is, there is no harm in praying to God. There's no harm in meditating and praying to the universe, saying, I'm going to do this thing. I'm a little afraid, calling upon all angels and God, please look over me. That's it. That's all you have to fucking do. There's no harm at all in saying that, but, I believe there were huge benefits from it. Again, I quit in 3 days. So praying was good for me. And I don't want to talk a lot about my relationship with God because that's my relationship, but it was one session of praying and really, communicating with God. So I'll leave it at that. What else do you have to do to prepare and plan? You have to arrange. So just get all your ducks in order, and arrangement will be easier after you see this video because you're going to have a checklist of everything that you have going into this. I didn't write this here, but part of arrangement and preparing is, I guess I'll write it right now, set a date. And this will be an official time where you are saying, okay, I'm going to follow through with this and see it to its end. I'd also like to say right here, I don't care if you vape or if you have addictions. I'm not looking down on people that vape or smoke or do whatever they want to do with their own life. Trust me, I'm not looking down on you. If you want to vape, go ahead. I still miss it. I would still probably really like it. So I don't have any ill will for that. But if you're going to quit, set a date, set a time. This is the time I'm going to do this. So that's planning, that's preparing. Pray, arrangement, just get all your ducks in order. It will be easier after you watch this video, and set an official date, okay? Number 2, mindset. This is very important if you're gonna go through and follow through on something like this. You need the correct mindset. And I know in this video, and probably in the thumbnail or somewhere in the title, I use this word quit. I quit in 3 days, I quit, whatever. I'm doing that because people can relate to that word. But the truth is, for you to actually quit, for you to actually stop, get that fucking word quit out of your mind. Get it out of your head. This is the correct mindset you need is, I'm not quitting. Just tell yourself, I'm just going to take a break for a week. I'm just going to stop vaping or stop this addiction just for a week. That's it. I'm just going to quit for a week. And then after a week, I'll decide if it's something I want to keep doing. This is a much healthier approach than saying, I'm going to quit this and I'm never going to fucking do it again, no matter what. That makes this whole thing a lot scarier and more ultimate than it needs to be. Just tell yourself, I'm going to stop doing this for a week. I'm going to evaluate, see if it's something I want to keep doing. That's it. That should be your mindset. Don't think, oh, this is the ultimate thing. This is it. This is the moment. I'm quitting. The truth is, you don't know what's going to happen in your life. What if somebody held a gun to your head? Hey, if you don't hit that vape, I'm going to pull the trigger. You're going to vape your ass off. Is that going to happen? Probably not, but we don't know what happens in life. So just tell yourself, I'm just going to take a break for a week. And then at the end of the week, I'm going to evaluate the situation. The good thing about that is, after the third day, I realized I don't need to keep doing this. Will I do it in the future? I might. I don't know. But I don't need to do it right now. Okay? So the other thing is, don't get mad if you fuck up, if you stumble. Don't beat yourself up. You're not perfect, right? If you set a date and you do everything properly, then you really shouldn't go back to it. Don't get mad at yourself. Don't beat yourself up if you stumble. You're a human. And beating yourself up, you're going to make it worse. You're going to make it worse. So don't get mad at yourself if you fail. Just like, I'll try better next time. That's all we can do. Okay? Number 3, what else did I do? You need to document this. So going back, you're setting an official date. And on this date, when you stop for a week, just give yourself a week, you need to document this. And part of documenting is holding yourself accountable in front of other people. And this is huge. I cannot express this enough. Again, I came up with all of this on my own. I never went to AA or any of this stuff. But I believe that's a lot of power in going to those meetings, is you're holding yourself accountable to the people in that circle you're talking to. So I knew when I was going to quit or stop, I was going to hold myself accountable to the people on YouTube that watch my content. It might be 2 people that watch your shit on YouTube. It does not matter. You don't know how you're inspiring people. You don't know how you're influencing people. But one thing I do know is when you put something online and it's public, everyone can see it. So whether your video gets 2 views or 2,000 or 200,000, the fact that people's eyes are watching you, you now have skin in the game. Now you are holding yourself accountable not only to yourself, but to these other people. So you need to document this. And the way I did it was I made a YouTube video every day of the first week of my update of stopping or quitting vaping. And you can read through some of the comments. Some people were inspired by what I was doing. People thought it was helpful. So that's just like this major benefit you can do by documenting tough things in your life. Out of my pain comes grace and good things. But more important than that, you are holding yourself accountable, not just to you, but to other people. So you need to document this. If you're not comfortable doing YouTube videos, that's fine. Tell a friend, tell a close friend, tell somebody you trust, and call them every single day and tell them, hey, I want you to call me and ask me how I'm doing. You just need to document it, hold it accountable. If you can't tell a friend, if you got nobody you can trust, write that shit in a journal and you read it and you look at it. Because you're going to read your handwriting and you're going to have to face you. And that's the hardest thing to do. So you need to document. And number 4, you need a substitute vice, something that you can substitute for what you're cutting out in your life. When you cut something out, you have to fill it back in. The thing that worked very, very well for me was dried fruit. Whole Foods has these organic mango bags. I ate one every single day. Is that healthy? Probably not. It's 12 servings of, granted, it's natural sugar. If you don't like dried mango, get a bag of Skittles. Eat some Starburst. Do something to release some dopamine in your brain that wasn't coming from the nicotine. Find something. Be active, you know? I don't mean to toot my own horn. I'm pretty strong because I go to the gym every fucking day. That's the result. You work out every day, you get strong. Be active. If you don't go to the gym, that's fine. Go walk in nature. Just go walk in the woods. Nature is very healing outside of a city or something, and you can actually experience silence. It's if we're living in a busy time right now with your phone and work and all this shit, going into the woods and really experiencing silence is very healing. And it's active. Work up a sweat. Another thing is like reward yourself. So, you know, if you make it through a day without vaping or whatever the hell your addiction is, a reward, something that you like, just for you, that you can do, you know? So, if you go back and you watch my series, I'll put the playlist right here again, you'll see that after the third day, there were no symptoms, there were no side effects, nothing. And after the third day to the end of the first month, there were some urges here and there, but I have to say that the urges came from being sleep deprived and exhausted because I work. Some people say it's not good, I don't know, but I was just exhausted, and then if I was bored, the combination of those two things made me like want to seek something that would give me dopamine and like a vape, more or less. But if you can do all of this, I assure you, you can quit vaping in 3 days or stop without any side effects. And you can make it to the end of that first week easy. And you can just decide if you want to keep doing it or not. But if you click right here, you can see how to make an in-video ad for your business similar to mine. Guys, let's be honest. The economy sucks right now. On top of that, you're probably working a job that you don't really like just to pay bills, just to get by. There's no reason today. Anyone today can create an online business doing the things that you love to do. You can literally make money doing the things that you love. If you want to replace your current job with your own solo online business, click the link below and we will teach you how to build your own solo online business. Start getting paid to do the things that you love to do.